guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. and I'm here today to bring you a review for One Piece episode 974, the boiling of Oden, Oden's death. This is what we are taking up to, the point we are taking up to within the Oden flashback, and it was a really good episode. So, despite human capabilities, like real life human capabilities, and I would even say anime human capabilities as well. Odin was able to take the burning, the boiling, whatever way you want to phrase it, for the hour. And now last week I was trying to remember the degrees that he takes it up to, because I know that it was stated within the manga, and I wasn't sure of like this was just something that anime just skipped over, or it was supposed to be told to us within this episode. It turns out it was supposed to be told to us within this episode. 700 degrees. Are you nuts? And not only does he take it up to 700 degrees, we see as the episode goes on, as Orochi is getting more and more annoyed, he tells his people, yo, turn that heat up. So 700 degrees minimum. Minimum. Might have been cooler when he jumped in there, but regardless of how cool it was, he is still taking a boiling at temperatures humans are not supposed to be able to take, anime or real life, in all honesty. So despite the logic, Odin is able to take the boiling for the full hour, and now this is where things get a bit shady. So, not surprising, Orochi's like, no. I changed my mind about a minute ago. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna shoot him instead. Not surprising. But what is surprising is that Kaido was like, he seemed to be being truthful to his word to the very end. And at the end, when everything was all said and done, when Odin threw his retainers to try and get to safety, Kaido was like, yo, like, bro, you did that on willpower, innit? Your body is basically, I'm paraphrasing slash changing it just to make it sound a little bit better. Anyway, you did that on willpower, innit? Your body is basically dead. Let me just put you out your misery and just put a bullet to the brain. And that's what he does, killing Odin and finishing his life. Not his legacy, but his life, because as he says, his spirit will live on. And now, this was a good episode. I've said that already, I do believe, simply because of the emotional impact of Odin going out and how his retainers felt as well. Because when it comes to his retainers, as they're running away, tear-filled, feeling the emotion within the voice acting, and the background music helps with that as well. But I don't remember them flashing back. Have that moments with the old school kind of movie vibe going on there. I don't remember that being within the manga, and if I'm rightly so in saying that, nice touch. And if I'm rightly so in saying that as well, I really wish there's something that they did. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that, because if I start talking a bit more, I might be heading into spoiler territory. But when it comes up again, I will let you know. When I can say it, sorry, rather, I will let you know what I meant by that. And yeah, that was a good touch as well. The whole thing with Odin, you see him flashing back, and then you see like from his point of view, so his vision's blurry, combined with the background music, combined with the voice acting. Loved it. This is one time where I'm glad that I'm not strictly like a manga reader or strictly an anime only person as well, because more so on the strictly manga reader side of things is because scenes can seem good in a manga regardless of what series it is, but it's only as good as your imagination. Whereas in anime, there's so many factors that go into the same scene that can make it like 100 times better, and that's the voice acting, that's the background music, that's the way they decide to show the angles of certain things happening, because that might be from slightly different from the manga. And what they did with this scene, what they did with this episode rather, with Oden going out, Oden's death, it was really good touch, and I enjoyed it so much more within the anime because I could see it, I could experience it better than I could do within the manga. And essentially that's how I feel about the episode as a whole, and really all I got to say about it. I'm not going to say not much more. So Odin dies within this episode. The retainers are on the run. Anime only watchers, what do you think happens next? We do also find out within this episode that Kaido has some sort of morals, because he realized what had happened back when he was fighting Odin with the old hag, and he's like, yo, like, I didn't, like, that weren't me. Out of respect for you, and I killed her. I'm going to give this episode a 4-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.